Now, how long until
Hey guys, Battlefield 5 here, and I'm also coming by.
Hi, it's me, motherfucker. That's in every fucking video of this guy.
Nowadays.
Yeah, nowadays everyone else just fucking does their own shit now.
They're all dead.
But they died. We killed them.
Yep. That's why the fuck.
So why the fuck not just make a Payday video with me making weird ass jokes?
And also, you might hear some random tidbits of knowledge throughout the stream.
Shut the fuck up, Brandon.
Am I wrong?
You're not wrong, but shut the hell up.
So yeah, either way, throughout the stream, I'm just gonna be playing a bunch of random ass heists.
Does it ever bother you that eventually, when you do a heist big enough, they just say screw it and just put the people in body armor and just give them an LMG or a minigun?
Let's screw. Let's do a Hotline Miami on very hard by the looks of
Overkill.
it. Very hard, yeah. And it's a bit of a small payout, but what can you do?
Hey, with enough drugs, it cannot be a small payout.
To add game settings when it is only, so I don't get randos joining in. What do I say when who wants to just randomly join in? Like, you know, I don't even know why the hell I'm even saying that, because no one's even watching the stream.
Because fucking, well, you know,
It's like 9 AM.
communism. Yeah, it is pretty much 9 AM where we are right now.
I think, yeah, I'll use my MP5-ish. That's let out.
Ah, yes. The one that we literally made while we were theoretically figuring out what the perfect heist would be, and make it as complicated as shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not gonna go into that on this stream. That's gonna be waiting for
That's another video.
That's gonna be the next Timefall Friday.
Just us discussing what would theoretically be the perfect heist movie scene.
Hey, if Marvel could allude to the next Marvel movie, I'm allowed to allude to the next stream. You can't complain about shit.
I'm not going to. Also, could you move your mic away from me?
Better?
Yeah. Let's do used mobsters. And also get a sniper.
I thought you said abused mobsters.
No. And, cause screw it, let's get a medic bag dropped in... Grenades dropped... grenades by the gas station.
There are several thousand people in this world that probably think that they're the only people in the world.
Yep. Exactly.
There are people who live on islands, lived for hours on end on just the island, and then just don't think that there's anything beyond water.
Just gonna reload this.
Dude, in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, there's a slight chance that you'll get dialogue of an enemy just yelling, I'm reloading, when you're right in front of them. The private security company hired to defend the people that are designing killer drones, ladies and gentlemen. Because drugs.
Yep.
Because drugs.
Yep.
Cloaker jumped out at you, didn't it?
No, Lobster.
Hmm. How many people do you think it would take? Like, actually, I'm being serious. This is not a joke. How many people would it take to fill up a body bag? Like, a giant body bag?
2.
Cause, no. Cause it's estimated that out of all the people in the world, they could all fit in Central Park. So, like, how big would the body bag have to be to fit all those people?
Size of the Empire State.
Who knows? Despite that they were able to estimate that they would all fit in Central Park. I'm gonna let the idiots who decided that cars should drive on their own figure that out.
Yeah, let the Tesla guys figure that one out.
Let the funny Tesla man that wants to go to space figure that out. Wanna know what I find kind of funny?
Cloaker.
Actually, yeah, that is pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
So, in the year 1969, Chrysler, the two companies that they owned, Dodge and Plymouth, were losing NASCAR. It was so bad that Plymouth's star driver just left and did it for Ford, I think. So, Dodge went over and said, look, we have the 68 Charger, and we have the 69 Charger. How about you give us some money so we can make NASCAR versions? The 1969 Dodge Charger 500 was created. It was good, but it was still not enough to win NASCAR. So they drew up a sketch that eventually became the Dodge Daytona.
Ladies and gentlemen, random facts with Dustin.
No, I'm being serious about this. So,
I hear that Cloaker.
The head of Dodge basically went, that is the ugliest car I've ever seen. Will it win me NASCAR? That's what he said. Then, they said possibly.
Perhaps.
So Chrysler sent some of their scientists who worked on nukes.
As
remember,
one casually does.
Because remember, this was 1969 and it was the Cold War.
Wait, were these the same people who searched on the Chrysler tank?
Probably. Probably the same guy that designed it. So, the people at Chrysler thought winning NASCAR was more important than winning the Cold War. And the car they had designed, like the Dodge Daytona was so efficient, they kept only the higher ups of Dodge and Chrysler, the driver that drove the car, and the original design team, along with the guy that made nukes, only knew its top speed. And they never allowed it to go to that speed on the test tracks again, because Ford had spy planes apparently.
Of course.
I'm not making this shit up. Look it up.
I don't doubt you're making it up.
It's too stupid to make up. I'm telling you. So,
these German random facts that sound fake but are actually true.
So, 1 year later, their sister company Plymouth, the people that made the Barracuda and Roadrunner, saw this and looked and said, hey, that's a pretty nice car you got there. Be ashamed if someone copied it. So Plymouth, because they were screwed over by Chrysler, so they could make a fast car in 1969, basically got funding from Chrysler again, got their star driver back, and created the Superbird, but the designers of it didn't want to ruin the Roadrunner. like they only agreed to do this if they could update the design. Which is why there's differences in the Plymouth Roadrunner and Dodge Charger Daytona. And the Superbird was not as fast as the Daytona. Brandon? Because of the changes they made to the design, it ended up being 2 miles slower than the Daytona. And remember, these were made for NASCAR. 2 miles makes a lot of difference. Brandon?
Yeah?
Just make sure you're paying attention.
Yeah, I'm listening to you rant about Charger Daytona. While at the same time, I'm also basically pissing off a Russian gang member.
Yes, and they get what they fucking deserve. Anyway, so, like, years later, 1970 Plymouth Superbird is owned by Jeff Dunham. And I know it's Dunham, but because of funny, it's Dunham. And they used the Dodge Daytona Fast and Furious movie. And that, people, is why you never stay up all night at 3 a.m.
This is why it's recommended that you actually sleep.
And who needs sleep?
About 99% of the population.
Yeah, well, those motherfuckers don't know what pure happiness is. And it is a 426 Hemi. And a thing of Dr. Pepper.
So apparently Bane says that this truck I'm looking at right now has 400 horsepower. Is he correct?
The DeLorean?
Of the truck.
Of the truck? Alright, stay in front of the truck, let me see. That looks like a Ford. That looks like a mix between a Ford Ranger and a... Like, that looks like a 2011's truck, like a mix of all those, like, 2010s trucks, like before they decided to update them to make them look very fancy. Those cars, the fastest engines that were usually put in them were V6s. So around 400 horsepower, yes.
Okay, so yeah, Bane's correct.
But a lot of them were just put, like, 3 cylinders, 4 cylinders, and V6s in them. Not a lot of them had V8s, but some people put those modern V8s in them back then. I know like 2 people that did that.
Because why not?
But again, despite the fact that he said 400, around 400 were those V6s. So yeah. But I was gonna say the DeLorean should not have 400 horsepower.
Yeah, door is just a getaway vehicle in the pack mule.
Like I believe the DeLorean had like 804 horsepower. Because that has a Swedish V6 in it. And again, some V6s are actually have like a bit of horsepower, but you know, it's a V6 at the end of the day, and that's not great horsepower.
Just grab all this.
Dude, the DeLorean has a weird ass story. And I've told you it, right?
How the only reason why it's in Back to the Future was because it was a joke about how the creator of the DeLorean was caught smuggling drugs in a DeLorean.
No, DeLorean was caught... No, actually no. That part I actually made up because I thought it would be funny. I didn't expect you to believe it.
Oh.
So actually, he got a phone, like, I can't remember if it was a phone call or email that he has that a guy has cocaine in LA for him. And basically the FBI tricked him into...
Oh.
Yeah, so his trial was coming up of whether or not he bought fucking cocaine. And there's actually... Netflix actually released a documentary on the DeLorean and John DeLorean himself, like a few months ago. I haven't gone around to watch that yet, but I believe it was his son that actually said he hated the car. Cause I don't know. But yeah, in 1981, the DeLorean released, and I believe like a few years later, in 1984, was when he got caught and his trial was coming up, and that's when they were filming Back to the Future. And originally it was just, the time machine was a refrigerator that he would haul around in a truck.
Yeah, you know, because a fridge makes sense.
But they realized that was fucking stupid and they should go with the car. So, when they were debating which car they should go with, they realized, hey, John DeLorean's, trial's coming up, we should buy a DeLorean before he decides not to sell them. Because it would be funny. And yes, whether or not this stream is just going to be Brandon playing Payday 2 and me going on car rants, we don't know yet. We just don't know yet.
Yeah, we just don't know. Honestly.
Because, again, I'm just going to say random facts and car trivia. Because I'm lonely.
I didn't even notice that there was a Claymore on the store.
Because fucking door.
Because, somehow it's got access to AP mines.
Dude, that cop was flying. I just saw that. That's fucking hilarious.
Turn on the flashlight.
So yeah, I definitely suggest checking out the documentary Netflix made.
So I think Bane said something about West End or something.
Yeah, West End. I've done this heist a million times.
So West End is chemicals.
Just go around looking for
Found it.
a crate that says West End.
Alcohol.
Yes,
chemicals,
acid and soda.
Missiles. Oops.
Nukes.
Alcohol.
Missiles.
Oats.
Yeah, no. Like
Cigars.
Just, the casual things that are in random shipping containers.
Chemicals that can make salt water. Because that's what you're making in the cook-off heist. You're just making salt water.
Mm-hmm. Because I think a bunch of game developers that are known for working on a crime game, looking up how to make cocaine and crystal meth.
They probably also just searched up the chemical composition of salt water. Or how to make artificial salt water.
Yeah, pretty much.
So technically, when you think about it,
you have to think that was someone's job, actually. Like, I know what you're about to say is probably important, but like, you have to think about that. They told a developer to look up how to make artificial salt water. And he did it, no questions asked. Ask?
alright, so think about it. If basically what we did was basically just salt water in that heist, if we just left it for those guys in like rats heist, basically, we like sell it. If we just let those guys have it and not killed them and just basically literally just gave it to them, basically treated it like a normal deal, they would have died.
Yeah, they probably would have. Because, we mix salt water with drugs.
Houston, you carry that.
Yeah, pretty much.
I would say it's in here. A crowbar and some more cocaine. Wolf, I'm trusting you with this.
Dude, don't trust Jimmy with any drugs.
Yeah, that's why Jimmy's not here.
Yeah, precisely. You kicked him off the team for now.
For now, he's part of a different crew. I didn't even notice the, like, helmets. I think I shot those off of guys.
You have to think, if they ever decide to update the Crew 2, or not the Crew 2, Payday 2.
I mean, Payday 3 is coming out in like 2 years, so.
Yeah, if they ever decide to, like, update the game again in, like, 2 years, like, before Payday 3 comes out, they should definitely have the Russian Badger as a heister.
They've already added one YouTuber, as a heister, like D3 or some crap. Yeah, HET3. And their lore and their like characters like backstory is literally just all they do is just they're just heisters so then they can earn money for a lawsuit, which is what they actually did in real life, where basically they made the heist character pack because they had a lawsuit. And basically every time like
what's that character's name in the game?
It's their real names.
Like which character though?
God.
Like this, we can take on the world.
Don't get. Oh, alright. Alright.
Oh, dude, yeah, seriously, like, imagine if Russian Badger was in the game.
God.
His new
What weapon would he bring in?
If it could be any weapon. It should definitely be some form of a Glock as a pistol, though.
The Glockinator.
Yes. But his melee weapon should definitely just be like the stupidest thing.
You get the comical large spoon.
Bring that shit over to PS4 and console. I'm eating a piece of bread right now.
If there's one thing you find yourself in shortage of, it's medical supplies. I can arrange for extra ammunition to be left. And now, we prosecute.
Alright, I think this should be good, but just in case.
Brandon?
What?
Our molecules are our atoms in our bodies and molecules are like billions of years old. So like this complex structure of evolution, time, and a random fucking explosion in the middle of space. In other words, yes, officer, she was 18.
The series gonna get flagged, I hope you know that.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. We're not even 18 yet, Brandon. We can make these jokes. But yeah, it's just a joke. Don't worry. I didn't actually fucking rape someone.
The YouTube algorithm won't think that.
Well, the YouTube algorithm's a bitch. And dude, our accounts cannot get flagged with that. Too many YouTubers make jokes about the YouTube algorithm. It's just something they know will happen eventually, and they're just allowing it. But yeah, it's insane to think. You're technically billions of years old on the atom scale.
When you think about it, atoms cannot touch. There's always going to be a space between them.
Which means, yes, you're technically never touching something.
Yeah.
there's always like that little bit of space, and you think that you're feeling it.
Honestly, Ben, I wouldn't be surprised if Swallow was already planning to hit this place.
With the amount of fucking realizations that I just put into people's heads when they eventually watch this stream.
Only like 5 people are gonna watch this stream, I hope you know that.
I don't give a shit, I'm still putting, like, knowledge in you more than school is ever going to, so fuck you.
Yeah, YouTube can in fact teach you more than school.
Did you know a Call of Duty, like a big time Call of Duty YouTuber actually commented on one of my videos once?
Really?
I'm not making it up.
What do you say? They say, I mean.
So let me find the video for it really quick. I think it was my M16 gameplay. It was Joshua. He has a total of 1.07k subscribers, and he commented twice. One, keep it up, and two, good upload, drop you a like. And that video only has 2 likes and 6 views. Probably the farthest I'm ever going to go in a YouTube career.
And don't give up all hope yet.
Oh yeah, remember over the summer when I got a job and I decided YouTube was stupid for a long time? Yeah, that was fun. That was fun. I could probably go back to doing that.
Just screw with the entire building's power.
Some people say I'm too mean. Like, some people say I'm brutally honest and mean. But you have to think, the people who are nicest to you will also probably
Be the ones that betray you.
Yeah, be the ones to stab you in the fucking back with a rusty spoon in like 5 or 6 years.
I actually saw this one quote, Johnny Cash, I believe, where it's like, trust gets you killed, love gets you hurt, and being real gets you hated.
Yep, that is actually something he said.
And it's
I was just about to say, is it the love gets you hurt one?
Yep.
I'm actually gonna look up inspirational quotes really quick.
Damn, this went from Payday gameplay to random facts to inspirational quotes. Actually, not inspirational quotes. Quotes that'll get you somewhere in life.
No, but I'm gonna make fun of these quotes. I just have to let you know.
Of course.
Believe you can and you're halfway there. Theodore Roosevelt. That is vague as fuck.
That is very vague.
And it's not even like properly grammared. Like, believe you can and you are halfway there.
Just not gonna question why the hell a Russian mobster has a painting of what looks to be Rasputin.
Wait 1 second. I'm sorry. Believe you can and you're halfway there. Makes no fucking sense. Like, Teddy Roosevelt was probably a smart person, but it's the dumbest fucking sentence ever.
And now I'm gonna get about 8 comments of this video.
Of people just
of death, which would most likely are going to be death threats.
Several people just joined the stream and just talking shit about Teddy Roosevelt.
You can't
Oh,
kill
shit,
me, helicopter.
This is a Martin Luther King quote. I probably shouldn't say this.
You say anything about it, like, I'm gonna basically piss off like 90% of YouTube.
America. Out of the mountaintop of despair, a stone of hope. Alright, that one actually makes sense.
Yeah.
That one actually makes sense.
I don't care if there's a fire. I am reigniting the thermal drill.
I don't care if there's 2,000 dead hostages. I'm still getting my fucking money.
Exactly.
Same. But dude, yeah, how come Teddy Roosevelt makes less sense than Martin Luther King? You have to think how far we've evolved in time in just making sense.
You can't kill me, Dozer.
You can't kill me, Dozer, if I kill myself.
That's just counterproductive.
Holy hell, there's a Gandhi quote in here that makes no fucking sense. I probably shouldn't do this, but it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
What's the quote?
Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Gandhi.
I believe he also has another quote where it's an eye for an eye will make the world blind.
And that actually makes sense.
Yeah, because at the time, India had a, like, law where it was, you know, an eye for an eye. So basically, if you killed someone, basically, your, like, sentence was death. You basically, like,
You accidentally push someone off a cliff, you get pushed off a cliff.
Yep, eye for an eye.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of smart, but it's also.
Yeah.
But be the change that you wish to see in the world makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, you know, the, like, one, like,
because, yeah, I
song
can see...
verse where it's, you know, if you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change.
Because, like, one person cannot change the world that much. Like, there have been instances, but...
I mean, take leaders of World War II, for example.
Like, yeah, like, a person could change. Like, a bad person could become good. But that
That's not
one...
likely.
But, like, unless you bring time scale into this, which I'm not gonna fucking go into because it's sci-fi as fuck, one decision cannot always ensure a change in the future. Hey, here's a Dolly Parton quote. This is actually a kind of smart quote, Brandon. The way I see it, if you want the rainbow, you have to put up with the rain. That's actually kind of smart.
Yeah.
Because it could be a metaphor, you know, of like, people just want one good thing, but they're not willing to go through all the shit that they have to go through to get to that.
So, you know, some money.
That's why I put up to Damien's bullshit.
As you know, eventually he's gonna shut up.
Because I know eventually, he's gonna shut the fuck up. And eventually, one day, I'm gonna leave California and none of you motherfuckers gonna see me again.
And I'll probably find you. You know I will.
Nothing is impossible. The word itself says okay, that's fucking bullshit. Like, it's true, but that just fuck. They pulled an Uno reverse on me, fuck.
But
So, impossible, if you put a space between the M and the P, it technically means I'm possible. Fuck. Shit.
the cops are stealing the cocaine.
I did not... Okay, the phrase "the cops are stealing the cocaine" needs to be phrased, Brandon. You need to say, "The cops are confiscating the cocaine."
Stealing the stolen drugs.
They're stealing the stolen drugs, yes.
They're stealing Moon Knight's ketamine.
They're stealing my ketamine. You are never too old to set a goal or dream. To dream a new dream.
I mean, technically, you are
Yes,
too
you
old
are.
if you're on a deathbed.
I mean, no. If you're fucking brain dead and you're in a coma, you're not dreaming about shit.
You're just
Your
dead.
your only goal is to wake the fuck up. And that was by someone called C.S. Lewis.
Alright,
like
Commissar.
I'm the one
6,
who thinks
7.
Commissar.
Behind.
He
Hides
locks
in a
himself in a
safe room.
fucking. Yeah, he literally locked
And
himself in a
taunts.
safe.
And taunts the gang.
And
He doesn't
literally
even
just
know
talks
who the hell
shit.
the gang is.
They just think it's this random motherfucking group.
No, it's some, like, most, like, feared, like, crime, like, heisters in, like, the world, I think.
Oh, here's a Dr. Seuss quote. People won't be mad at me making fun of this. Because, you know, Dr.
Especially
Seuss
if it's
is
Cat in the
bad
Hat
now.
thing.
Alright. So sometimes you will never value the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. And you're not wrong.
I mean, he's not wrong, but he's not exactly right, you know? Because, technically, I'm never going to value the moment that I got hit by a goddamn Prius, okay? I'm never going to value that moment.
I'm never gonna
than
value
me
the
still gonna
moment
talk
that I...
shit. I'm still gonna talk shit about, like, environmental cars. I'm still gonna get a classic muscle car and gonna say fuck you to every Tesla I see on the road.
Yep.
I'm still gonna do that. That memory just makes me laugh my ass off at the end
Dude,
of the
this
day.
is a pretty cool, nice looking mask. It's a zombified chains.
Of course you fucking found that mask.
Oh no, I unlocked it.
Oh yeah, no, I know, but like that is a cool mask. But of course you would want to put that on.
Yeah, I'm getting it and putting it on chains.
All of our dreams could come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Walt Disney. Holy shit, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Cause like, say if my dream was to I'm gonna make this stupid. Wait 1 second. If my dream was to hit a motherfucker with a truck, it takes courage to kill a man. So, depending on what your dream is, it's very possible that that will happen one day.
Yeah.
Also, these are all jokes. Like, this is a joke.
Yep.
Don't at me. Do not at me on Instagram on that shit.
Alright, well guys, this is gonna probably honestly just be it for the stream.
Yeah, remember to like, subscribe, and do not at any of us on any social media you find us on.
Like, subscribe,
all
you know,
jokes.
you know what to do. Comment
There's
if
a
you want to
reason
see.
why we're not on Twitch. There's a reason
Shh,
why
be
we are
quiet,
not on Twitter.
technology.
Technology silence. Shut the fuck up.
Alright, well I'm gonna end the stream here, so this is Battlefield 5, signing